So this is a quick video about my thoughts on the end of Edge of Fate. Um, this is the boss level. Uh, it's annoying. It's a pain in the ass. As you can see, it's respawn restricted, and um, you might think it's fine. You know, you just do a couple of mechanics and then you kill the boss. Uh, Dropping off the map is a matter ball when you get done with the first phase of the enemy. It's the same thing. Um, there's no new mechanic. You get in a matter ball, you get shot through these things that teleport you after you get the health bar down. The second phase, you go through and you hit two enemies and you have to explode the matter ball, and then you kill the enemies and you can do damage to the boss. It's great. Um, Unless you keep dropping off the platforms, right? So, and you have to do that 3 times. It's it's just not fun. Like maybe 2 times, uh, you know, or drop the health bars down to 2. Um, it just seems like something that's designed to waste the player's time, really. The constant ads spawning in aren't a problem either, but it's I won't be playing at the end of the Edge of Fate. I just won't be playing it. It's not interesting to me, and at this point, uh, getting here was fun. Going through the debris, you know, it's not readily. Uh, the information isn't readily available which way you're supposed to go. But like after a couple minutes, getting here was okay. I did enjoy some of the mechanics of the boss battle, but doing that 3 times plus dropping off the platforms and having to start over again, not interested. I'm not interested at all. Especially once you realize it's just the same thing. Like once you get the boss, but you have to do so much stuff already, just to activate the boss battle. That the boss battle should not have any mechanics, or drop it down to 2 bars, 2 bars of health. Because there's mechanics inside the boss battle as well. You can drop off platforms and you have to restart the boss battle all over again. So, like I said, I won't be playing it. I've already seen a couple of cutscenes at this point. It's not a bad overall. It's not a bad expansion. I would say that it's much better than like I brought him up in my other videos. It's much better than Lightfall, which you know wasn't great. Strand was about the only thing people mentioned in that. The story's a lot more cohesive. The skyboxes and the train is just a lot more interesting. Yeah, people are gonna say yeah, it's space, but it's, in my opinion, it's really cool. You know, it's like you're traveling through time and space, and this is sort of like what the devs think would look like visually. Almost like being inside someone's brain or something. I do have the season pass, so the year of prophecy. So I will be getting the Renegades DLC as well, and I'll be covering that to the best of my ability. But yeah, I just, you know, I'll queue up the boss battle so people can see what I'm talking about. You go here, and this is after you do everything. You need to do stuff just to activate this, just to get to this point. You don't just show up and here's the boss battle. 3 3 bars, right? And if I can get him down to I did like the Banes. These Bane-like enemies. I thought that was pretty cool. It's not just the guys with overshield you have to bust with the Matter Ball. At least on easy difficulty, or normal difficulty, this isn't, you know. Okay, dude, let me go. So I'm gonna try to burn this down. I'm not doing this whole fight again, right? I'm just not. And then you get that done, I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds British. I wonder. Apparently they had to redo some of the voice actors because the there was a what's it called? Something to do with an actor strike. So, and then as the Matter Ball, you go up there, which, you know, looks easy. You drop off this, you have to start this all over again. So I'm just going to show you what happens if you miss with the Matter Ball. You drop off, get the death screen, and then take forever to load, come back, and then you have to do it all over again. Right? So you can get through that with the Matter Ball. You can get that platform up there. You can do the stuff you need to do. And at any point during that fight, if you drop off, you have to do this all over again. There's no checkpoints, nothing like that. It's so, you know, that's just my thoughts on it. It's a Fallen, and I can see what people's. How far along is it? 6 minutes. I can see where people didn't like this expansion. It's like, you know, people who are veterans to the game or just play for a long time. Let's say Destiny 1 and 2 have a history of saying it's a new enemy and then bringing us to a whole new location just to give us the same enemy. Which in many cases makes sense. Bungie is smaller than it used to be. I'm not making excuses. But I would rather have them put work into a place like Kepler and make me fight Fallen and Vex than have me fight a whole new enemy just to have a really boring sandbox. Because to me, what makes getting a Destiny, what makes buying an expansion worth it to me is the side missions, the side quests that you have, and the boss battle. Like, this is a really cool looking arena. I just don't like all the mechanics you have to slog through. Like, the setup mechanics are fine the way they are, but just let me kill the boss at the end. That should be the fun part. This should be the fun part. There should be like one thing you have to do once in this fight, and then you just kill the guy, right? And I'm sure that new players will like this though, right? Because this is different. This is like this is putting, as people would say, dungeon and raid mechanics in the story, and that has been asked for a very long time. The end bosses to expansions were known as being bullet spongy, or just too much of the same, too tedious. But these are like mechanics that you would probably see in a raid or a dungeon. So that I do like. And any new players who play this for their first expansion, I would say take the gripes and complaints that the Destiny veterans say, because they've been playing it for a lot longer than you have. If you're having fun, go ahead. If you have criticism, I'd say that now that Sony is running Bungie, they're probably more open to criticism because they want to make their money back from the merger, from buying Bungie to begin with. So they're more likely to listen to what you have to say if you keep it civil and you don't act like asses. But you know, I wouldn't ask for people's opinion either. Don't ask streamers for their opinions. Don't ask people like me for their opinions. Look at just the gameplay, just the trailers with without commentary, and if you like it, then get it. That's just how it is. You know, it's like people who complain about the price of Destiny have been playing for so long they've bought every expansion, and so you're at the point where like you've bought in things now hundreds of dollars worth of investment. Um, but yeah, just have fun. It's really, I'd say this is, if you're gonna get an expansion, this is well worth it. I would say, I think it's about like $60 to get the Year of Prophecy, which comes with like, season passes, and then, it comes with seasons, but I think seasonal storage as well. And then it comes with, Renegades, which is like the Star Wars based expansion that's coming soon. Um, I'm gonna end this soon. So if you like Star Wars, I don't know how derived it will be from Star Wars, but so this, yeah, that's my thoughts on the end, kind of, you know. Uh, there's cutscenes. I would say I would say watch Bife. He talks about stuff, but his videos are like meant to be watched in the background. Uh, So, you know, like you could do chores or like homework and stuff. It's fairly relaxing. Um, but in general, I'd say stay away from Destiny streamers. Stay away from, you know, people who advocate that a company that you give money to should be able to remove the content that you paid for. I would say you should stay away from people like that because it's not healthy for the gaming industry. It encourages bad behavior, and two, it creates a circle jerk that, you know, just brings more people in that want to be part of the in-group and not necessarily thinking about what's being said. Like, I'm just gonna say Sweatcicle, he advocated for game companies stealing your money and taking away the content you paid, right? And if he were to say it's not theft, then where are the refunds at? Advocating that there are no new players that want to find out who should be able to play through the content, but two, the people who had the content stolen from them that they paid for should not bitch because, you know, the game developer who develops the game can't develop the game that they're developing. Anyway, overall I like the expansion, and I'll look forward to seeing what Renegades is about.